Okay. So for today, the topics that we are going to have, please write it down on your notebooks. Okay, so the first set of questions that we have for today is about your neighborhood or your local area. Your neighborhood or your local area. Okay. So the questions for today is: do you like the area that you live in? Do you like the area that you live in? Miriala, your face is only half visible. I think that you should adjust your camera so that we can see you. Yes, now that's better. Okay, yeah. Thank you. And it's also getting recorded, so I need you to, be visible. Okay. Okay. So the first question is, do you like the area that you live in? The next question is, do you know any famous people in your local area? Do you know any famous people in your local area? The third question is, where do you like to go in that area? Where do you like to go in that area? Where do you like to go in that area? Where do you like to go in that area? And the last question for this particular topic is, what are some recent changes in your local area? What are some of the recent changes that has happened in your local area? What are the recent changes in your local area? Okay. I'm going to quickly read the four questions again. Do you like the area that you live in? Do you know any famous people in your local area? Where do you like to go in that area? And what are some recent changes in your local area? Okay, so you have 1 minute to prepare your answers, and then we are going to start. Okay, so I think that we should be able to start. Who is going to start with the questions? Miriala, your smile tells that you are ready. Go ahead. Unmute yourself, please. Yeah.
Yeah, really, I love my place because I am residing at New Ayajanagar, which is located in the heart of the city, Vijayawada,
Okay.
and which have all the amenities available within short distance.
Okay.
That's the reason I love my place.
Okay. What are the amenities that you're talking about?
Like shopping malls, cinema malls, and cafeterias, and we have some clubs for entertainment.
Okay. And what about banks and schools and hospitals and all those things?
Yeah, it is very close to our place.
Okay.
So
Good.
all the facilities are there. I feel comfortable living there.
Okay. So you already love the place that you're staying in, right? Okay. Is there any famous person in your area that you know about?
Yeah, I know one singer.
Okay.
His name is Balu. He has participated in national level competitions and he won many prizes. And whenever we have any get-togethers or any recreational programs, definitely they will give appointment. They'll take appointment from him and make colorful and add
what?
Means more happiness. They will add some
Okay.
joy.
Okay. So they
like
will add to the, maybe you can say that they will add to the festivity. Can you write it down, all of you? Yeah.
Then by adding by inviting him, they will add some festivity in that function.
Yes, they will add to the festivity of that function, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. And do you know that person? I mean, have you met him personally? Do you know him in person? Have you met him?
Yeah, being a gregarious person.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yes, correct.
I am very easy to interact with anyone.
Yes,
That's the reason I met him in many places whenever I attended some parties. Then I introduced myself and I had a contact with him. I took his number and I have rapport with him.
Good for you. Okay. And where do you like to go in your area? So what are the places that you like to visit in your area?
Especially my place is famous for River Krishna. So near bank of River Krishna, we have E3 restaurant, means facilitating all the multi cuisine restaurants.
Multi cuisine restaurants, good.
Multi cuisine restaurants and some games. And it is near bank of River Krishna. We have some steps to sit and enjoy the beauty of water and culture, this greenery.
Okay.
And evening when we sit there, we can have pleasant air and atmosphere enjoyment.
Yeah, you should take some pictures and maybe share it with us next time.
Okay? Especially when we go there, we take different types of pics.
Yes. Not only your selfies, but you should actually go ahead and take the pictures of the river also.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'll do that.
Yes. So along with your selfies, you should also take the pictures of the river and the surrounding and share it with us the next time when we meet. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And the last question is, what are some of the recent changes that has happened in your local area?
Recently, when they have announced it as a headquarters for Andhra Pradesh, my place, then they started renovating roadways and this bridge or flyovers.
Yes.
Flyovers they constructed and so many multi-complex.
Multi-storied buildings.
Multi-story buildings. Multi-story buildings. Then some common places for like public parks and all, they increased in number.
Okay. Okay. So these are the changes that has happened in the past, in the recent past, right?
Yes.
Okay, good, Mariala. So who is going to go next?
I'll speak, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. First question is, do you like the area that you live in? Yes, I like the area. It's a small place in Malad. It's called Marve. It's a happening place. It is little crowded, so I don't get scared. I don't get scared while I come from office in late night. During late nights. It is little crowded, so even sometimes I get worried also, like to if anyone will rob you or something like that. I really get scared sometimes while walking and all. I always get careful, and the area I'm staying is very peaceful. I have it's a Christian area also. So I have seen many grottos nearby. So whenever I feel low or something like that, I go to grotto and I do prayers.
Okay.
I feel good.
I pray.
I pray.
Not I do prayers. I pray. Good.
I pray. I pray. I don't know any famous people in my local area, as I have not interacted much.
Not even the local
Because
corporator or somebody.
no, not at all, sir. Because I have come 2 years back only this area, and from last 2 years there is this corona things.
Yes.
So it's all shut, and
Hmm.
I hardly get time to interact with anyone.
Yeah.
I come only so late, so I don't interact. I don't know who. Maybe there are some famous people who stays near my house,
Of course, I
but
think that it
uh,
has to be because
yeah,
most of the
yeah,
celebrities are staying in
celebrities
Malad and all
staying.
those
Yes,
places,
yes.
right?
But for me, celebrities are like, no one. Like,
Right.
that because I'm from
Absolutely.
entertainment industry, so
Absolutely.
I don't
Hmm.
give them that respect. Celebrities,
Unless
but
they really
yeah, they
deserve.
are like employees. Yeah, they are like same employees, like
Yeah,
how we
absolutely.
are. So
Absolutely.
we
There's
are
no
in the
difference.
same industry. Yeah. So I treat them that way.
Hmm.
Where do you like to go in that area? Yes, there is one park. I really feel good whenever I go in that park
Is
for
it too
walking.
crowded? Can you
No,
describe
no,
the
not
park a
at all.
little?
It's a huge park, sir.
Oh,
It's huge
wow.
park.
Wow.
Huge park. There
Hmm.
are so many facilities available for exercise. Also,
Okay.
there is this auto. What do you say, sir? Those uh, exercise instrument which is there in parks. I don't know.
The freehand exercise machines.
Yes, free hand
Hmm.
exercise machines are there. So
Hmm.
people actually go and use do those machines.
Okay.
And there is a badminton court also.
Hmm.
Even I don't play. I feel like to go and play, but I don't know many people there. But whenever I watch, also kids are
Hmm.
playing. I
Hmm.
really feel I feel my childhood days are back.
Okay.
I feel good.
Hmm.
There is one particular word you can say, sir, that
For what?
to relish your childhood memories. I mean,
It's
to just
nostalgic.
nostalgic. I feel nostalgic. Yes,
Hmm.
yes. And there is it's a huge park, so I always count that to finish that rounds of that park. So I complete my kilometers. Like,
Okay.
I keep that target, so I have to
Okay.
finish
So,
the rounds.
hmm.
Yeah,
So how many
that many
rounds?
rounds.
How many rounds do
Six
you
to
usually do?
seven rounds. It's
And
like,
that makes you how
almost
many kilometers?
3 kilometer.
That's nice. That's good.
Yeah, it's huge park. So it's way maintained, and it's full of flowers. Gardens are there next
Mm,
to it. It's
very
very
nice.
environmental friendly.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm.
Yeah, and what are some recent changes that has happened in your local area? I feel as elections are close, I have seen roads are getting roads are getting reconstructed.
Okay.
Yeah, roadways are getting. I feel because it's from so long it was like that way only.
Mm-hmm.
The way it was, it's broken from this side or that side, but now it is like coming to all level. They are making it level. I know, but it's just they are saying before rainy season, but again, whatever they are doing
It's because of the elections, right?
elections, I feel. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. So
That is
these
the
are
only
the,
change that you have seen.
yeah, I
Nothing
have
else.
seen that changes. Yeah, only that changes, I feel.
No new shops, no new mall, no new something.
No.
Nothing.
It's a small area, so there's no
No
malls
place.
around
Okay.
my place.
Okay.
It's little it's closer. The malls and all. It's next to my office.
Okay.
That is little corporate area.
How
So
far
there,
is that? How far is the sea? The creek? I think it's the creek. It's not even the sea,
the,
right? So, how far is the creek
yeah,
from your place, from Marway?
sir, I don't know. Actually, I have not visited there. So I don't know. I wanted to go. They say there is. It's a,
If you go to Malad, for example, I've been to Malad a few times, and there is this, this office buildings are there, all the office buildings.
yeah,
So I think that's Chincholi, right? That area is called
Chincholi.
Chincholi. Yeah. So very close to Chincholi, you can actually see the sea. You can have a look
No,
at.
Chincholi, you can't see the sea. Chincholi is,
No.
it's off. No, sir. There is petrol pump there near Chincholi. So No point of.
I was appearing for an interview long time back, maybe back in 2005 or something. It was quite a
It
long time
is
back. No, no,
Juhu
no.
beach.
Juhu is a different thing, right? So Juhu and Malad.
Andheri, yeah, it's little different.
No,
Yeah, Powai, just
it was in
this
Malad. There was a restaurant
Malad.
called 5D, I think. I don't know if it's still there or not. It's below the building of JP Morgan.
No, sir. Now then,
Okay,
no, there is.
forget
Yeah,
it. Forget it. Okay.
yeah,
Okay, so let's go to Rita now. Thank you, Risa. Thank you
yeah.
for your wonderful response. Go ahead, Rita.
Okay, about your neighborhood or local area, do you like the area that you live? First of all, the reason why I'm living in this area is due to my office, like distance. I don't like traveling much in Mumbai.
Mm,
So earlier I used to live in Kandivali. Now currently I'm in Hiranandani state in Thane.
okay.
So it is very close by to my office,
Mm,
like about 1.5 kilometers only.
mm-hmm.
So it is a walkable distance also, or I can go by my like scooty or something.
Mm. Did you like Andivli more or the current place that you're staying in?
This current place, because before marriage also I was staying for about 1.5 years in rented property. So it's a good place, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I like the area because first of all, there are a lot of amenities which you don't have to travel a lot.
Mm.
Like for example, there is one of the famous hospitals known as the Hiranandani Hospital.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it is close to by my house, like it's nearer 300 meters only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and rest all of the grocery shops are there, vegetables, and schools are also there. There are different schools like CBSE and different boards,
Yeah.
so it is nearby only, and banks are there.
Mm.
Only one thing is there, that in my this society there is no nearby ATM, so I have to like go
Oh God.
yeah, I have to go outside, nearer to the hospital only.
Mm,
The
mm-hmm.
Hiranandani hospital, if I come across, there are 10 I can see ATM machines, but near my society it's not there. That
Mm.
was not earlier. I think due to some issues after COVID, one of the ATM, that machine booth got closed. It's not
Why?
been. I don't know. It didn't get repaired, or due to some issues, it is still the shop is. I can say it's shut.
Okay.
So that was the reason.
Maybe
And
you can actually go ahead and put it across to your to the society secretary
yeah,
or
yeah,
somebody.
we have spoken to him whenever the meeting is there. So he is like he's taking care of it. Like he has sent the application and blah blah. So I so I said it's okay, let it be.
Mm.
So do you know any famous people in your local area?
Mm.
Not that much kind of famous people, like as Mariala was telling, any singer kind of. But yes, I know some real estate agent.
Who? Real estate agents.
Yeah, I'll say them only famous because after like 11 months, what else I can say? What else I can say? After like 11 months, if I have to change my house, so it is easier, to contact them and get under budget houses or all that.
I so
And
feel
there are
like
one or two doctors as well, I
okay.
know.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's is the thing.
Mm.
One is in dental field, he's a dentist,
Okay.
and another is in general medicine,
Okay.
so I know them.
Mm.
And in my locality, in the society which I'm living, there is I can say a senior secretary, because he's head of the two ones. So
Okay.
he is himself is a doctor. He
Okay.
is I think he's a chief medical officer in one of the, yeah, because whatever sometimes in like weekends, if I can say Saturday and Sunday, he put some kind of today there is a thyroid test
Okay.
kind of.
Okay. He conducts some drives, some
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
drives, right?
yeah, he conducts some kind of drives for
Mm.
the people, in that too in free, that you
Yeah.
can go ahead and do that thyroid test or the calcium test. So I have came across all these
I
news.
have come across.
I have come across all this news.
Mm-hmm.
And Apart from that, no other famous people I know in my.
How can you categorize? I mean, how can you put it?
Actually, they are the famous celebrities, I feel. Who does this?
Yeah.
They are in and out. I can say they know everything about the place, or the rent or the budget the person is looking for. So
Mm.
for me, they are, because it is very easier with them. I know they take brokerage and everything, but it is easier with them for the paperwork and everything, because the person, the owner where we will be living, he or she doesn't know us well, but maybe due to that broker, they
Mm-hmm.
know us, so it will be easier for us to communicate and do lot of stuff.
Yeah. I
Yes.
agree to that. Yes, I agree to
Yes,
that.
yes, yes. That's the famous people for me. Apart from
I,
that.
I have a friend who is in the same field. He
Mhm.
works as as a real estate broker, and I know him for a very long time.
Mhm.
He started this business recently, almost like 2 years back, just before Corona. Okay, so just
Mhm.
before that, he started this business,
Mhm.
and I really know that what difference it can make having a broker in between, and it makes a lot of difference, especially for people who are looking for a rented apartment,
Mhm.
because many times the owners have so many conditions, right? So
When I entered when I came to Mumbai,
yeah.
at that time, whenever I was searching a rented property, at that
Mm.
time they had a condition that a bachelor could not live alone.
Yes, that is
So
what I was.
that too a girl, because there are n
Yeah.
number of circumstances they have come across.
Mm.
So touchwood, there was my cousin sister, my maternal uncle's daughter.
My
My maternal uncle
maternal.
maternal uncle's daughter was
Mm-hmm.
there. She
Mm-hmm.
was married, and she used to live here past from 3 years.
Okay.
So so his husband know
Her husband knows.
her husband knows
Hmm.
a real estate agent.
Okay.
He also used to live in the same society where
Okay.
they both used to live. So
Mm-hmm.
from him, I'm still in touch with him. So if any kind of like, I used to call, and if I have to search for some kind of property, so I
Mm.
talk to him. So at that point of time, it was very easy for me. Like, they don't give directly to a bachelor. So I have
Yeah.
came across that
Yeah.
many owners, they all restrict n number of times. No, no, bachelor is there, I don't want to put
It's
it.
on not only for bachelors. Even if you are a non-vegetarian, that becomes an issue for
Yes, yes,
many owners,
that
right?
is also there. So they ask, do you eat fish or what? The first thing is there, this only.
They don't. Many owners, they don't prefer to give it to bachelors. But if you are married and you
Mm-hmm.
have little kids,
Mm-hmm.
small kids, then that becomes a problem
Okay.
also.
Mhm.
Your kids need to be grown
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
So small
Mm-hmm.
kids, that means that they are going to put some drawings on the walls of the
Yes,
of
yes,
your
yes.
house. So that is also not allowed.
Uh-huh.
So small kids not allowed. Eating non-veg is not allowed. Remaining bachelor is not allowed. Caste, religion, of course, that is all these things matters
That
a
also
lot.
matters a lot.
Yes,
I know, I
that
know.
also matters. Then which company you are working for? Okay.
Mhm.
So if you are self-employed, no. But if you are working for
Yeah,
Reliance,
if you are from media, then also they make
You
faces.
know, n number of times they ask this kind of question as well, that do you have any kind of loan system, any kind of cases is going on? Oh my God, they ask so many questions. It's
yeah,
like
I
interview
have
is going
so
on
many
with us.
pending. Yeah, exactly.
So
Uh,
I have came across such scenarios as well.
hmm.
In
But
Bombay, these many things are there. I never know.
It's no, it's not only in Bombay, Mirala. I think that I was trying, once I was trying to, we as a family, long time back, when my father was there and he was not keeping well, we thought of moving to Bangalore. One friend of mine, he suggested that, you should come to Bangalore because there are a lot of hospitals and the weather is quite nicer than
mhm.
compared to Mumbai. So we thought of doing that and we went there, and I had a very horrible experience over there, because initially that doesn't make
Oh,
sense that I should go ahead and purchase a house over there.
yeah,
We
yeah.
thought that it will make sense if we can just rent a property for some months at least, to see whether this city suits us or not, and that was
Mhm.
the idea behind. And we went there and it was really horrible. The entire experience that we had for the 10 or 15 days that we were staying, it was absolutely horrible. The people that whom we interacted with, and We got a feeling that, see, if you are not a Bangalorean, you are not welcome here. So,
Sir, when I went to Bangalore, I got PG accommodation and food also they only provided.
wow.
Near Brigade
You,
Towers.
you are a celebrity. Okay. So you don't compare yourself with common people like us.
And never my son told these many problems from Bombay. Every
Uh,
year he will tell I'm shifting a house after 1 year. That only he will tell. He didn't tell these many problems are there.
the problems are huge. I mean, it's
He's a
huge.
Sir, can you
bachelor now.
Yeah. Tell
sir,
tell me, Risa.
can you see Miriala's profile name? Miriala Jhansi Rani.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I think
So
that her name is Jhansi Rani, right? Am I
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Your first name is Jhansi Rani or your last name is Jhansi Rani?
Jhansi Rani, first name. Surname is Miriala.
There we go.
Yes, yes.
oh
There
my
we
God,
go.
I really
I
thought that
also thought,
somebody.
I also think
Oh
the same. I also
oh
I
think the
also,
same
yes,
thing.
yes.
That
But but sir, her name suits her personality
yeah, I wanted to tell this.
totally, totally, totally.
I was really thinking somebody has made this profile for you.
Uh,
Miriala Jhansi Rani. Like she's actually
yes,
Jhansi Rani.
yeah, Jhansi Kirani. Yes, exactly. She can
God,
actually.
it's your name, ma'am. I mean, your parents has put the same name to you.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, guys, we are going to go and do the next set of questions. Get your pen and paper ready. Okay. Okay, describe a time you saw children behave badly in public. Describe a time you saw children behave badly in public. I think Rita and I were having a discussion yesterday about children screaming
yeah,
in
yeah.
public transport, right? Okay, so describe a time you saw children behave badly in public. You should talk about what was it? What was it? What were the children doing? What was it? What were the children doing? How did the others react to it? How did the others react to it? And explain how you felt about it. You should talk about what was it? What were the children doing? How did the others react to it? And explain how you felt about it. I'm going to read the entire question again. Describe a time you saw children behave badly in public. You should talk about what was it, what were the children doing, how did the others react to it, and explain how you felt about it. Okay. Is there any confusion regarding the question? Anyone?
No, sir.
It's absolutely clear, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So think about it that, and I think that all of us must have come across children who are not behaving properly. Uh, Go ahead and explain that, okay? You'll have 1 minute to get yourself prepared and then we'll start. Okay, Rita, you may start.
Okay. Describe a child you saw children behaving badly in public.
Mhm,
So here I will share one of the incidents when we were traveling like 2 3 months back from our village Pune to Mumbai back.
mhm,
So we were traveling by one of the rented like Uber and all that we took. So
mhm.
we were coming back by road trip. So at that point of time we just stopped at one place and freshen up ourselves and had lunch.
Okay,
So we moved inside one of the restaurant. I'll talk about my niece. She is around 4 years old.
okay.
So she started like what happened when a child is in such a age where they don't really understand that how to react there or how to express themselves.
Mm.
So I think that is one of the point where they used to cry or scream a lot.
Where
So what
they
happened?
where they cry or scream a lot, not used to.
Okay, they cry or scream a lot.
Mhm.
So we were like we were so hungry that we wanted to eat something, but she
Okay,
was like, I only want to eat ice cream. So
ice
so the
cream.
situation was like, yeah, ice cream. So
Okay,
she only wanted a vanilla ice cream.
okay.
She wanted to have it, and yeah, whenever her father was saying that eat the food first, then you will get the ice cream.
Mm.
She was like, I don't want food, and the plate in front of her, from her hand she used to do like this. She
Okay,
did like this,
okay,
and literally at that point of time,
okay.
my brother-in-law.
Can you tell me what exactly is that action? Since you are Since we are in a
Uh,
speaking session, okay, so your actions, yes, it will help you with your expressions, but what exactly is it? If you do it like this, so how can you explain
yeah,
that
one
in
minute.
words?
Uh, she throw away
Yes, she threw away the plate, or
threw away
Mhm.
the plate.
Okay, or
She
she
didn't
pushed
want
the
to,
plate.
yeah, she pushed the plate or she
Mhm.
threw away the plate.
Good.
She didn't want to listen anything on that particular time. She only wanted to have that ice cream. And that certain point, my brother-in-law, he was so angry on that particular incident that
Mm.
he just we were traveling by road, so it was very hectic for every one of us. But she is a child, a small child, so she could
Mm.
not figure that much. But
Mm.
since we started our journey, she was like, I only wanted ice cream.
Mm.
So on the other table, there was a family. There were three kids.
Okay.
So two sons were there and one daughter.
Okay.
So the two were little small in comparison to my niece. So
Okay.
they were like screaming. So there were other people as well sitting on that restaurant, and one of them, the person I told that in flight also yesterday, that some people they just react that why
Yes.
are they screaming, just
Yeah.
ask
Yeah.
them to just shut them out.
Yeah.
So that happened. So I was like, is he mad or what? If they are crying, what we can do? At that particular time, my mother-in-law just suggested that give her the ice cream. She
Hmm.
will be relaxed and she won't disturb any of one of us.
Hmm.
And the same point she explained to that lady also. She was handling three kids and her husband was like ordering something. So
Okay.
she said, what they want, give them. So they will be so they will be like they won't make any noise and all that.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But
Do you think it's a good strategy, Rita?
I
That
think
when
at some particular time we have to try some tricks so that they can understand the situation. Because if we will go according to them, if they are panicking or screaming, if we will also show our anger or anything, at
Mhm.
that particular time they won't understand, they will
They
cry
won't.
more.
Yeah.
For them it will be like they will
What
get
is it
scared.
called? What is it called when children scream, and when they shout at you, they scream at you, and they're crying and they don't want to listen to you? What is exactly this particular thing called? There's a term in English that we can use.
Maybe
Temper tantrum.
cranky
Yes, yes, yes.
tantrums
Thro-
Temper tantrum.
tantrums.
Throw tantrums. Throw,
Okay. Throw
THROW, throw tantrums. Okay,
tantrums.
throw tantrums. Yes, children often throw tantrums. And do you think that
Okay.
we should succumb? What is the meaning of the word succumb? Can anybody tell me? Succumb, SUCCUMB.
Grasping.
To gulp the fact.
Very close, but not exactly. Very close, Risa. To succumb to his injuries. There is a phrase which goes on. So
like,
if Miriala, you should know this, because if
succumbed, I heard, I know that.
yeah. Now,
Means like this.
suck, that is sucking. That is
Sucking.
to get sucked in. That is to get sucked in, like a vacuum cleaner. Okay, it will suck
Means
in all.
addicted.
No,
Succumbed to that incident. Like that.
succumb to the injury. That means that a person has died. If there is a patient who has come to you and he has succumbed to the injury, so that means that he has actually died. Yeah, what is the meaning
because
of
of injury, he went into that.
He could not fight against the injury.
That
Okay,
is,
so he lost the battle against the injury, so he succumbed. Succumbed means to give up, to surrender. Okay, so I'm surrendering. So do you think that it is a good idea to succumb to the tantrums that is thrown by the kids?
To a certain extent, yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because see, according to my I don't really like if someone like if I'll talk about my niece, if they are like beating for some small reasons to her, I think that is not a good part that you
See,
should.
hitting a child is the worst thing that you can do.
Yes, if you have to explain anything or any kind of circumstances come across you, you should try to explain him or her with some good examples, or you can talk to them very softly,
Yes.
because they are in such innocent stage. They like, if I also sometimes talk to my niece, she used to hear like, "Oh," so her expression is like, okay, she's talking something very serious, I should understand this. So at the particular that kind of age, if you'll start to beat them for some small reasons, then their mind, what we say in English I don't know, but Hindi I'll say, that wo jaldi dheet ban jate hain. They don't.
They get stubborn.
They get stubborn and they will stop listening you. They will be answering you back. That is a very wrong thing to deal with children.
I don't know about hitting. Hitting is the worst thing that you can do to anybody.
Yes.
But even if you're losing your temper, if you are losing your cool, and if you are, shouting back to somebody, so that means that person, the person with whom, against whom you are shouting, that person has actually won the battle.
Yeah.
Because you have lost your cool. So if a person loses his cool, he loses his mind, and he is not able to, talk rationally to the other person, that immediately means that you have lost the battle, because you are not able to talk in a nice way, in a proper way, in a dignified way. And as far as children is concerned, I think that children should be handled very carefully. Right.
Yes,
so they, as you said, that they are at a very impressionable age.
Yes.
So hitting a child, you can hit a child because the child is never going to be able to hit you back. So that is the easiest thing that you can do. So somebody who is weaker than you physically, you're going to hit them. So it's an act of cowardice. So I think that that's completely being a coward, right? So if you really want to make a child understand, I think there are many things. You can talk nicely, you can actually make them understand that this is something that you're not going to able to do, and you stick to that, right? So I think the child will understand. Eventually they will. Okay, what are the other questions? Is there any question that is left?
Sir, I have covered
all
like
of them.
most of the things I've covered.
Okay, go ahead. And Risa?
Yeah. I wanted to describe about the time when I saw one child who was not behaving badly, but he was crying. He must be around some 7 to 8 years old.
Okay.
In the flight. I was traveling, and he was crying. He was crying, a little loudly, but he was crying next to her mother. He was
Next
standing
to
and
his mother.
next to his mother,
Okay.
next to his mother.
It's a
He
boy,
was
right?
standing, and he was a boy. So
Hmm.
maybe that pressure that he's a boy, he can't cry. That maybe I have noticed this thing.
Hmm.
So the way his mother was like, yelling at him in public, I was not good. It was like, why he can't. I mean, if he was feeling something upset, or his nature must be like that.
Hmm.
Maybe he was reacting to this, or something he don't feel good.
Okay.
So must be he was crying.
Mm-hmm.
But his mother was like, getting little strict, and she was shouting at her. Haha. Sorry. His mother was like shouting in front of like so many people
Mm-hmm.
in the flight,
Mm.
and still he was not stopping. He was continuously crying. He was not like, he was very upset. I was just thinking about the child's mind, why what he was going through. Or
Mm.
maybe it's not like, he was so young, or he was so infant that he is not able to survive in that atmosphere, or like you due to breathlessness or something like that.
Was he crying when the flight had already taken off?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that there's this sound that comes from the airplane
Yeah,
which
maybe,
bothers many people.
maybe, but I think that was not the reason I felt.
Okay.
So in the way she was reacting, but everyone was looking at him, and people were like, how he is 8 years old, and how come he is behaving like this? He's crying, and everyone was he was getting everyone's attention that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mm.
but her mother was also like,
His mother. Mhm.
his mother was also like not, in fact, making him calm or something. She was also shouting in front of so many people. So that's not
My goodness.
right, I feel. Yeah, that's not right, I feel. And you are traveling in airways and all, you are behaving like, you know you have to maintain these things, like, people are watching you. And
Mm.
again, that kid, what he will learn when
Yes.
he grow up.
Grows up
Or
when he grows up.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Because the same thing, I feel, you also follow what your parents do. uh,
Absolutely.
so I feel, especially at public places, you have to maintain that calm. uh,
Yeah, and it starts at your home. It starts with your
it
home, right?
start your
So
home.
if you are yelling at your home, you cannot expect that the person will be very nicely behaving. He'll be
Yeah,
behaving nicely in the public.
especially she was expecting that he's a boy, he should not cry. I felt that way. Why, I mean, even he's a boy, he's a kid,
Yeah,
though he is
I mean,
7 to
I'm a
8
man,
years old.
and I'm a man,
Yeah.
and even I like to cry at times.
So
So,
I don't know why people has made this like girls only can cry, boys can't cry. They can cry, they
of
can
course, I
show
mean,
their
we all
emotions.
have emotions, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
it is good to let go of certain emotions at certain point of time when it gets too toxic,
Yeah.
and there's no harm to it. Okay, what was your reaction to it?
I was not able to do anything, but I was feeling bad for
How
that
did you
kid.
for the kid? Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
for the kid. Why? Because he was getting embarrassed in front of he was not able to stop his tears.
Mm.
Whatever he might go was going through
Mm.
in his heart, but in front of so many people, he was not able to. Then when I was actually landed, I saw him. He got calm and
Calmer.
relaxed. Maybe, yeah, yeah. So maybe my mother only has done some magic to him, and must be bribed him or something like that. So I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah,
I really don't know.
I was
And
feeling good for him, like, okay, he must be. But again, this actually I know, sir. I was very stubborn child in my childhood.
Mhm.
So I know to raise a hand on your kid is not a good thing. You
Even
should
to
not.
raise your voice is not a good thing,
Yeah, yeah,
right? It doesn't make any
yeah.
sense. Even raising voice against children is it's
Especially in
not a
front
good
of
idea.
so many people. Even if you are doing, you should not do in front of. I mean, at home also.
Yeah,
Even and in front of so many people, they feel so. They only feel. I mean, self-esteem, and there's some
of
this
course,
thing.
of
Yeah,
course. That
they
that
feel
matters a lot. That
a
matters
lot.
a lot. You should not embarrass your kid in front of others. That
Kid
is
in front
something
of
that
so
I
many
think that is very important. Many parents do that, especially Indian
do.
parents do that. They
Yeah,
compare with other kids. So let
other
us say that
kids.
you have you are ranked. Let's say
Yes.
you are ranked 18th in your class, and there's this other child who is in the first three. Okay, and then the parent starts comparing with you and the other kids, and with the in front of the entire class or in front of the parents of these other kids. That's
No, sir, that should not happen because it demoralizes the child a
absolutely.
lot, and
And
it is
it,
So
not
my
the
yeah.
parents used to do. My parents used to do this. So
Hmm.
I remember, and that was our family friend. And now she's a government employee. Okay, so I told my mother that what she is earning and what I am earning. You used to compare. She, I am earning more than her. She like quiet now. You don't say anything. I said you always said उसको देख के सीखो ऐसा होता वैसा था देख लियो. How she don't say anything.
Oh God. I feel like to respond to this one. Risa, maybe your mother should come back, give a reply to you that on paper she is earning only this much. What about the extra income?
She is doing good, sir. But the point is, it's not like the way. If I am a normal student, I
Hmm.
can't be like maybe I'm good at other things,
Yes.
right?
Yes, of
You
course.
can't
Of course.
compare a
Every kid
person.
is special, and
Yeah.
there is something good about every kid, right? So kids need, if you demoralize a kid, if you or compare them with somebody and tell them that you are worthless, that is the worst thing that a parent can do to a child,
Yeah.
right? Okay, that was quite interesting, the incident that you mentioned, Risa. Go ahead, and Miriala has a bright smile, so she has a lot of stories to share. So tell me about something other than your own sons, okay, Miriala, somebody
My
else.
children never do any bad things because that is.
Ah, they have the
I never
perfect mom.
shouted at them also because all the time my husband only taking care. I don't.
My goodness. What was your role exactly?
Just doing job, studying, and going trips, enjoying with the friends and family. That's it.
Hmm.
No cooking, no taking responsibilities. Even salary also I won't count. Everything
Okay.
I will give to my husband.
Okay, tell me, what was the incident that happened, and do you remember any such incident?
Yes, recently we had get together on behalf of nurses, nursing day, May 12th,
Okay.
Florence
Okay.
Nightingale
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah, I know.
That day we had one get together. For
Mhm.
that, our nursing superintendent, head nurses, staff nurses, families also participated in that function.
Okay.
So
It
that
happened in
time,
the hospital?
yes, hospital premises.
Okay.
Then my nursing superintendent's son, recently he went and joined in some other state,
Okay.
some IT college.
Okay.
I think he's thinking that is fashion. He changed his character entirely, behavior also. Previously, when we saw, he was very calm and quiet, and he's very obliged to others. He used to greet us and like that. But in that function, what I have observed, he's thinking now he's a hi-fi person.
Oh, okay.
And he's thinking everything is granted for him because his mother is a nursing superintendent and we are working under her. So no
Okay.
one is there to point out him. He can do anything as he wish.
Oh God.
Then that time what happened? We are all are sitting together around one table and taking food. At that time, this guy sitting in one corner when we are chatting each other.
Chatting with each other.
Chatting with each other. Then slowly he started to smoke.
Oh God.
Then all the people are getting irritated, but they can't utter any word because he is Nursery Superintendent's son. So what they're doing, they're covering their nose with some napkin like that, and they're turning their head aside, and each other with
and you were the one who pointed it, right?
yeah, definitely. Not pointed out. I had given a counseling
Strict
for him.
action. Counseling.
Yes, I will do
Okay,
counseling.
okay.
Even CM also I will do, no problem. If I feel it is required there. Very pleasing.
So her name is Jhansi Rani, okay, Mr.
You should
Her
have.
name is
Yes,
Jhansi Rani.
exactly.
She'll bajao everyone.
You
In
should have
friendly
recorded
nature,
it.
not shouting. I told you, no, I don't like to shout. I don't like to fight. I don't want to speak any negative comments. I don't like it.
Yes.
That things I will not utter with from my mouth. I
Right.
only will very coolly, pleasing way I'll speak, and friendly in nature I will make them to sit, and I will ask them to express first what they are having ideas about that situation. Then I will come to point slowly. Then I will tell advantages and disadvantages. Then I will ask them to take the decision what they want.
Basically प्यार से देती हो.
Okay.
Then these ladies know each other with eyes only. They are showing their expressions. They are speaking with eyes, but they are not speaking with mouth. Then I understood. Then
So
her
what
mother,
happened then? So
his mother also observed that, and but she can't shout in front of all other subordinates, no. So she is keeping mum and silently she is looking here and there like that. Then slowly I went and accompanied that boy. I told you, come with me. I am Jhansi. Where you are studying, what you are doing, like that all I asked. I think you are a very good person. I know that you are very good. You are getting good score in the school time and all. And now actually what happened, what you are doing now, what your aims, like that I asked first. Then when
was
he
he still
told,
smoking? Was he still smoking when he was trying talking to you?
that, because he is thinking that is granted in the public.
Okay.
Then I told, after finishing that, I told, just means if anyone have an image in the society, means human being is a social animal. In any cost, you have to mingle with one or other, whether you like or don't like, but you get along with somebody else, those who don't know and those who know. We can't decide ourselves. The situation only will decide with whom we will be there at that time.
Absolutely.
That time, if you want to project like a good person, you have to accept it by other persons. Not you are accepting the people. Others have to accept us. Then only we get the strength.
Absolutely.
So behavior plays a vital role to catch the other's heart.
Yeah.
So what you are doing, for you it is okay, because when you are with your friends and open place, if you smoke, nothing will happen. But here all aged people and we are sitting closely in one room.
Yeah.
So that the smoke, everything will be around here only surrounding. No? So if because of smoking, you will be the active affecter, but we are passive affectors.
Passive smokers. Yeah.
Yeah. So it will affect us also. So you do, but any limitation should be there, and we should have some self-discipline. We can't take it as a granted. Though your mom is officer, that is only up to the office, not here.
And next time I see that,
your behavior only gives a crown to you, because how you behave only, it is reflecting your image in the society.
Absolutely.
Not your mother cadre is not coming and working on back of you. Because of you, your mother is getting minus points. They will tell you she didn't brought up you properly. She didn't rear you. She is getting bad image. So parents also will feel pain. So if we are there, means we should reflect positive wave to everyone and give our parents good name.
And since your mother has failed, I am going to assume the role of your mother and I'm going to beat the crap out of you.
No, I won't say mother, aunt. I won't say. I am like your friend, I will say.
Oh, okay.
Whatever age may be, I am like your friend. You can speak with me freely like that.
So what did he do? What was his expression like?
At the last, I made him to realize what he has done is wrong. He can have his own options, but you have to consider the time and place and the relationship.
Exactly.
Based on that, if you are going through, you can fulfill your desires without getting any effect your image.
Yes, absolutely.
Like that, I told him to realize, and he told, sorry, auntie.
Finally.
Then last, I told to his mother, your son never repeat this again. because he has some enthusiasm and he want to prove he is a high person. Because culture and he went to some other places. I don't know where. Because of that, I think. Then they all felt very happy. Then all aunties also last told that boy, congrats.
Why didn't they give you a standing ovation? I mean, you were the
Because
person.
he realized the fact what he have to do. He understood.
Yeah, he understood. So all the other ladies, all the other nurses, even the
I
mother,
told
they
I
should
told
clap
them to
for you,
encourage
right?
that guy. How
They should
if he is
encourage
good
you.
enough? No,
Wow.
sir. If any one person is good enough, how others will appreciate that he should realize and face it. Then only he'll get boosted.
Absolutely.
Without getting appreciations, they won't realize the importance now.
Absolutely.
So that is feedback. So this situation, like this, many things I am doing all the time.
I don't
Everything.
know, sir. I
Hmm.
don't know he has quit smoking or not, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
think
even if he's smoking now, he always whenever he take a fag, he used to he must be remembering
remembering,
Miriala
yeah,
Yes.
for the rest of his life, for the
My
entire
rest of
life.
his life.
Sir, my friends' children all are means BTech completed and they are now going to get jobs, interviews and all.
Mhm.
But all children are my fans. I only will give spirit. I only will encourage them and I will counsel them how to face the interview, how emotionally we must be balanced, and how we have to think creatively. Means logical thinking is very important, not
Absolutely.
theoretical alone.
Absolutely.
So I will all my friends all are young only, not old people. I won't speak any family issues. I won't discuss any normal issues.
What is wrong with old people?
Old people always they'll tell my son is not listening to me. My husband is not coming. I don't want any family issues. I only want to like children. I
Oh
want
God, having conversation with Miriala is the best thing that is possible.
yes.
And that too in the morning.
Right.
You get so energy
Exactly.
looking at her. She doesn't feel she's old. She's like, I am everybody's friend, every
Yes,
age friend.
exactly. She is.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, we are going to wrap it up for today. It was a lovely speaking session that we had. We are going to do it more often. Maybe
Yes, sir.
on the next speaking session, what we can do is that we can meet on Saturday morning, same time. Okay, so Miriala, would it be okay for you to join on Saturday morning?
Sir. Today only 2 interviews. Now I have to study.
Yeah, so we are going to meet on Saturday. We are going to continue with our speaking practice, and
Yes, sir.
all the best for your interviews, Miriala. Okay, I want you to crack it.
All the
Okay?
best.
Yeah, thank
All the
you.
best, Mariala.
Yeah,
Bye.
Thanks a
Take
lot.
care.
Thank you.
Take care, all of you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.